A readable from Herta Space Station in Honkai Star Rail. This narration has been lightly edited for readability. Scene 41 Homeward Cloud Messaging. The Homeward Cloud Messaging System transmits echoes from other planets across the cosmos, thereby carrying messages from researchers' homelands and families to the space station. These messages are screened by the Department of Galactic Geopolitics before being distributed to the addressees. Origin: Planet Sheen 41. Mail type: Family greetings. Examination result: Passed. No memetic virus present. Examiner: Elizabeth Watson. Send to Department of Ecology Entry-Level Researcher Akira Shu. Dear Shu, we were so happy to get your third letter. It made your dad so happy that he lit a harmonious joy he'd been saving for years to celebrate. I couldn't stop him. I'm sure you can imagine. What with the slinkin' ban on spices, we really can't be using those types of things. But he was excited enough to risk it. He's shown the whole town your letter. Please understand, he doesn't mean to breach your privacy. He's just genuinely proud to have a son like you. That night, everyone was hunched over your letter. The space station's curio that you mentioned is something unheard of here, and the descriptions of the researchers you work with, well, to people like us who've only known life on Shin 41, they sound like geniuses on par even with the Slinkins. But from your letter, it sounds like the Slinkins aren't the embodiment of truth and the conquerors of the universe. Does that mean they won't actually bring our civilization to its apex? Are there really beings more majestic than the Slinkins? To be honest, that kind of talk is a little too much for me. I did try to look for some historical records in our dusty books to see if there was anything about the period before the Slinkins arrived, but your father stopped me. He said I surely had something better to do than flip through banned books. I was going to quote you at him, but he said if I've got time for reading, I'd be better off harvesting another basket from the spice fields, so we'd have enough money to send you more things from home next season. And after thinking on it, I do believe your father is right. These things are better left to you young people. I should tell you, there was one boy who got really excited about your letter, Milo. He used to go to the same academy as you. He climbed onto a chair and, what was it he said? That you'd brought new knowledge to our world. He called you the Firebringer or something. He left right after that. I'm writing this letter 22 days after he went missing, but he's not missing anymore. His body was found in the fog this morning. The morning fog's been very thick recently. I think it's because the Slinkins have increased the spice burning. I'm pretty sure they're celebrating some sort of festival, or maybe welcoming someone important. There've been a number of small spacecraft flying around the Slinkin residential area recently, but I digress. Back to Milo. They found him lying in the wilderness 100 meters from the Slinkin residential area border. His eyes, mouth, ears, and stomach were stuffed full of burned spices. The townspeople all think it's a warning from the Slinkins. We buried Milo on that little hill, on the side where the dark yellow lilacs bloom. A few people cried, including your father. Out loud, they all said it was just the thick smoke making their eyes sting. But the truth is, there's those who think Milo died because he acted alone. If he'd shared his thoughts with the rest of us, he might still be alive. Folks are talking about how stubborn he was, how he wouldn't have ratted anyone out. All the same, don't worry. After what happened today, I won't ever let your dad carelessly wave your letters around again. I do have a nicer topic for you. there's a question that's got us curious. You're working on Herta Space Station, so you must know. What is Madame Herta? Is it a person? From your description, she sounds like a slinkin. Intelligent, wealthy, cold, and a little crazy. You've got more than a decade's experience dealing with slinkins here, so I'm not surprised you were able to earn her favor. I know all your hard work is what got you top marks in your evaluation, but you'd already demonstrated that when you won your ticket to the space station anyway. Oh, and that Master Capote you talked about? His kindness really shows that there are more good people than not in the cosmos, doesn't it? Why else would we all love stories of the Galaxy Rangers, after all? If you're as big a celebrity on the station as you say, then please do keep your head about you. Take care to show restraint. I know I'm nagging. I just don't want you to act on some poor impulse and pay the price for it. A mother knows her son best, you know. That's all the reminders I have for you. I've been dreaming about you lately. In my dream, you locked yourself inside a black house. It just makes me terribly worried. Maybe I'm just getting old and letting my imagination get the better of me, but it's been affecting my sleep. I'm always worrying if your work is going well, if you're eating enough, if you've lost weight, if you're wearing enough clothes, all those sorts of questions. I spent a whole season knitting you a pair of wool pants and tried to send it through Astro Logistics, but the station rejected the package. They said everyone there wears protective uniforms and you'd have no use for something so crude. Your dad was furious. He tossed them in the new house we bought for you. We basically spent all the savings we'd scraped out of harvesting spices on that house. Don't worry, we're not recklessly spending money. There aren't many other luxuries to be had in a place ruled by slinkins. We both hope you can get married and start a family of your own soon. Of course, if you don't plan on staying on Shin 41, then that's a whole different story. After all, that's something neither of us can even imagine. Oh, Shu, Mom wishes you health and happiness. Hop on a warp ship soon and come home to us.